Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPLElmer, and today we're going to be going through my Matchday 3 team selection as well as my Matchday 2 um, team review and some transfer considerations I'm thinking ahead of Matchday 3. And first of all, I'd like to thank you all guys for the continued support on the channel. We're so close to 700 subscribers, so if you're new around here and enjoying the content, make sure you drop a sub. Make sure you leave a like and make sure you hit that button so you don't miss any content going up on the channel. And not wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So first we're going to start off with my match day 2 team review. Managed to score 66 points, which is not bad, but a fall off from match day 1. Of course, it was not going to be the same. Match day 1 was a very lucky game week. So we had the Gregorio in goal, who got a very harsh penalty in my opinion. Very harsh red card, sorry, -3. Then you have Kubasi. I think Barcelona I think they were beaten, but 6 points for Kubasi. Then had Rico Lewis who got an assist, 10 points. Schlotterbeck, 6 points. Grimaldo, 6 points. Then you had Kimmich with 3 points. Valverde, 3 points as well. Then you had Foden who managed to get a goal and an assist and picked up man of the match, the same as Florian Wirtz managed to get a goal and man of the match. Then you had Haaland who really returned and scored a goal, 12 points. Then Harry Kane who blanked with 2 points. And then on the bench we had Kobel, Yamal who blanked as well. I can't remember the rest, but they're on the bench also blanked. So 66 points, not very bad, but very huge room for improvement. And yeah, so let's look at what game match day 3 has in store for us. So now we can look at my match day 3 team selection. Start off with the goalkeepers and the defenders, and I'm going to be making two transfers, mostly in the defending department. So I'm going to be going from Di Gregorio to Radeski. I know it was I could have gone for Emi Martinez, but Kobel and Emi Martinez play on the same day, and I want goalkeepers who play on different days. That's why I've gone for Radeki in there. Another cheaper alternative, but I just think Leverkusen have been very good defensively, and I think it's right to go for him. But there might be slight rotation with Kovar as well, so that's something to watch out for and think about before making the transfer. But that's my planned transfer. So I had Radeki and Kobel in goal. Very tough fixture for Dortmund as they play Real Madrid, who have been starting to click. Mbappe is starting to score goals. Revicia is starting to score goals as well. It's going to be a tough fixture. Then we have Kubarsi against Bayern Munich. Very tough fixture as well for Barcelona. I think this week there are a lot of tough fixtures for the big teams, but I think I'll still stick with Kubasi in there and hope that they can be able to maybe keep up, maybe a nil-nil, a 0-0, but again you own Kane and Yamal and you don't want a nil-nil. So maybe a cheeky Kubasi header goal will go down a treat. Then we have Rico Lewis. Man City have one of the easiest fixtures on paper against I can't remember the name of the team, but they have one of the easiest fixtures on paper, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they're going to rotate the likes of Rico Lewis, who has played a lot of games for Man City of late. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to rotate. But you have Rico Lewis in there, then you have Schlotterbeck against Real Madrid, very tough fixture, but hope for some positive returns. Then you have Grimaldo against, I think, is it Brest or something. I just hope that he's able to continue his form, and I hope that Bayer Leverkusen are not going to rotate since they had a very tough fixture in the league, where they scored late again. But I hope that he's going to play and I hope he's going to keep a clean sheet and some assists as well. Then you have Lukadin finishing off the defense. Who I'm going to be bringing in for Kim Min-jae just because Bayern Munich have a tough fixture against free scoring Barcelona, the likes of Lewandowski, Rafinha, Yamal are in free scoring form. And that's why I'm going to be transferring Kim Min-jae off for Lukadin. So that's the midfield. That's the defense. Looks pretty solid. Now let's look what the midfield has in store for us. So now we can look at the midfield that they're going to be having Yamal in there against Bayern Munich. Very tough fixture, as I've mentioned. I was talking about Kubasi, but I hope Yamal plays well. He's been blanking a bit. I think he hasn't scored in a few games here and there, but I think he's back from injury as well. So that's something to consider. But I hope against Bayern he can be able to turn up. Then you had Valverde against Dortmund. Valverde hasn't really been scoring a lot of goals of late. Maybe it's time to move him on to someone who can score goals from Real Madrid. You're the cheapest alternative for Real Madrid in that midfield area who can at least provide a goal or an assist. But I think Modric has surpassed him in terms of Uefa because he's on corners and things like that. That's something to consider. But for now, Valverde will be in there and hope performs against Dortmund. Then we have Foden. And people are saying Foden might not start, but he's played in every Champions League game ever since he was fit. And he didn't play in the league, but of course, Pep Roulette is a thing. But I think Foden is going to start, and I hope he's going to have a similar performance as that for Matchday 2. Then you have Florian Wirtz, who did not play. He played, I think he came on for the match during midweek, and I hope that he's going to be fit enough to play in this Matchday 3 team. Now he's going to be able to perform just similar performance to Matchday 2. Then you have Kimmich against Barcelona, one of his favorite fixtures. So I hope he's going to turn up and was going to be able to perform. He's on set pieces. That's a plus. So a potential for assists here and there, and so that's why Kimmich is in the team. So that's the Matchday 3 midfield. So let's look at what the forward line has in store for us. So this is what the forward line is looking like for Matchday 3. You're going to be having Gyökeres in there against a relatively easy fixture. I was going to be able to perform and be able to score some goals in that fixture instead of blanking like in Matchday 2, but he had a slight injury concern, so it's understandable that he blanked. But I hope he's going to be able to perform Matchday 3. And you have Haaland as well. I hope he's going to perform. He's been blanking in the league, 3 consecutive blanks in the league, but in the Champions League, he's scoring Matchday 2. So for Matchday 3, he can be able to score and boost his confidence for for game week 9 as they play Southampton. Uh, so that price is 15.4 million and not performing. But that's a story for another day when we talk about FPL following the Champions League. So how Haaland is going to perform in the Champions League, they're at home as well. Hope he's going to bag a hat trick or something. Then you have Kane finishing off the team against Barcelona. He's going to have his first test of playing Barcelona, the team they usually destroy. So that Kane is going to be up for it. He just scored another hat trick in the league as well. So he's going to be on form. Robert is going to be able to perform. So yeah, that's the team for Matchday 3 teams for Matchday 3. Looks pretty solid, looks pretty good, but he's going to be able to perform and not perform Matchday 2, of course. So you all know the drill. The players start playing on 22nd first, then you have the 23 guys on the bench and your captain a 22nd player as well. And then when the 22nd player does not perform, you just do some subs and put in the 23rd October players in the team. That's usually the strat. I hope that you understood that and hope that you'll be doing that for your team as well. So with that, if you wanted to reach this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.